Hey guys, I'm here. We are back for episode 2 of Syfy's Chucky. I was surprised by a couple of the twists and turns in this, namely surrounding Chucky himself, Charles Lee Ray, between the opening and the tail end closer of the episode being a young Charles before all the, well, as far as we know, before all the crazy stuff. As the episode opened and we were introduced to Jake, he's listening to the podcast that Devin's putting on. I'm surprised I'm remembering some of these names already. But he's does like a serial killer true crime podcast because those are hot as hell right now these days. But like one of the things that he brings up is Charles Lee Ray about the spike in murder and Hackensack, which is where we're taking place in the show so far. And saying they haven't seen numbers these high since the Ray murders, the Ray family murders, or whatever they said. And then talked about that. So we're in his hometown, and we're flashing back to a young Charles Lee Ray, which was a nice little surprise that I don't know if they had actually said before, and if they did, I missed that. That was a nice little surprise. Jake, such an endearing character already, man. Like the struggle, the bullying, all that stuff hits hard. It's relatable. Some people in the comments mentioned that obviously this stuff still happens, and even to this extent to this day. So that's painful and sucks. But I can already relate to the character because he's an artist, and he got trolled by his own dad about the student debt and how you can't make a living as an artist. And I was like, well, yeah, I'm feeling attacked right now, but it's not wrong. He's not wrong, but as right as he was in that situation, he was quite wrong about the other approaches that he had, especially with his fears about his son being gay. And that being the case, when his son tries to confront him about it, he beats him. Destroys his room, destroys his art, and Chucky, being the little avenging angel that he is, except after he killed the cat. Fuck that. I'm a cat guy. Don't hurt cats. Don't hurt animals, Chucky. Stop it. I know you're a serial killer, and that's like a typical thing that they say. It's like they hurt animals. Stop it. But anyway, he gets some vengeance for Jake by killing his dad. Now, though, he's living with his uncle, who, surprisingly enough, I found out is actually played by the same actor that played the dad. So I'm just kind of curious how they filmed that table scene, because that was so seamless. But yeah, it was a fun little first episode from Chucky being his Chucky self, and he's like, all right, how are we gonna deal with that? What was her name? Bitch Lexi or whatever. The girl that's dating Junior, his asshole cousin. But anyway, he's got a crush on Devin, who's puts on that podcast he's actually listening to in the beginning. So I'm curious to see where that goes. There's a little bit of a hint that maybe Devin would reciprocate that, but we'll see. We'll see where it goes from here, guys. We ended the episode with him kind of confronting Chucky and them just kind of like coming to an understanding there. At least that's kind of where we left off. He he overheard some conversations between his aunt and somebody on the phone. So he knows there's some kind of secret going on there. Maybe an affair she's having with somebody or something. When Jake was also trying to sell Chucky before everything went crazy, he got a phone call from somebody who I'm suspecting is Andy Barclay, who's going to come in because he was like, is the doll's name Chucky? Has anything been weird happening around this doll? Have you checked to see if the batteries are actually there? Which prompted him to check that, and that's when everything started spiraling. But it was a good first episode. Very, very much gave me some strong Chucky Child's Play vibes, and I liked it. It was fun. So that being said, if you want to see the full-length reaction to this episode, make sure to check that out over on our Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel, it gets you access to that as well. It's just one of the ways you can support the channel, so we can do more off-the-wall, off-the-cuff stuff like this outside of my normal wheelhouse, as well as help with the current workload of shows as is. But if that's not a way to support the channel, always like, comment, subscribe, and share these videos, because that's that engagement that really helps them do well, and I really appreciate it. If you're not watching this and you're not subscribed, subscribe. Anyway, that being said, let's go ahead and dive into this episode. Halloween 1965.
Good morning, hack and slashers. It's October 31st.
Come on, Charles. Don't be dumb.
Halloween means ghost and violence. Remember the year a group of deranged trick-or-treaters broke into the candy emporium downtown? And who could forget just last year when Miss Fairchild sliced her hand carving pumpkins? She ended up with 15 stitches.
Jesus.
This year, Halloween just happens to fall on a full moon.
Most I've ever had is 13.
We don't want you getting injured a week before the most important race of your life. Just have a Cliff Bar before lunch, okay? Okay.
That's rough. Like the pressure that they're putting on him to get into, what was it, Harvard? With, and then on top of that is track stuff.
Let's take another week if you need it.
No, I actually think at this point that it's better that I get out of the house.
So it's been a week.
For lunch. Have a good day.
Have a great day.
How you doing?
Hey, Oliver. I'm okay.
You didn't miss much. Miss after pop quiz, and then Junior's pissed about what you said about me and Lex.
You mean what Chucky said?
Right. That shit was hilarious. Look,
Why does he sound like dubbed over?
and I wanted to apologize for every time.
I mean, it's probably ADR, but
That was not cool. I'm really sorry.
is this real or is this a trick?
I'm having a party tonight, and I think it'd be really good for you if you came.
A Halloween party?
It's gonna be sick. Just bring Chucky.
Yeah, it's just a setup, I think.
You going to Oliver's party tonight?
I think so, yeah.
Awesome. Bringing Chucky?
Oh, no.
Why not? You two really killed the other night. At the talent show. So where is he anyway?
Nice. I like that, playing words. Leave the poor woman alone, man. There's a bunch of knives missing. Oh, there they all are. We placing bets on how many of those end up in her. She's just gonna get pushed into them. Oh, well. Oh, that's interesting. So, like, last episode it was baby parts. Now it's knives and jack-o'-lanterns. Is it gonna be different every episode? This show, man, it's honestly surprising me. Did he leave her? Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, honestly, like, what would he have done? He can't, like, move a body.
Call 911.
What was her home address?
Oh, this is embarrassing.
I don't know.
Family? Anybody we should notify?
Like family, but they don't know shit,
I
do
don't
they?
think she had anyone besides us, did she?
Some people will load the knives blade up because they think it'll get it cleaner.
Yeah, I've heard that. Nope. Tip down, always. I've heard people say that, though.
Slip.
Or one little push.
Sean.
It's the same setup as with Andy, man.
Annie?
They thought Andy was the guilty party and everything.
Ridiculous. She barely even knew her. I mean, they just met last week.
What about Junior?
What?
Bree, I have to ask.
Junior loved Annie.
She practically raised him.
I gotta say, the aunt is hot.
Come on, Jake, you gotta believe me. I'm your friend to the end.
Shut the fuck up. Tell the truth.
You get fucked with that shit. I'm not 6 years old. Give me that.
You know, I have a queer kid.
You have a kid.
Gender fluid.
And you're cool with it.
I'm not a monster, Jake.
I mean, you weren't too happy about it before.
Think, why would I kill Annie? You and me, we only kill people who have it coming.
No, I don't kill.
Yeah, gaslight the hell out of him, man. Do it.
Kill anyone else.
It wasn't me. Accidents happen.
It was another doll that looked just like me.
And way more often than murders committed by.
Actually, there could be. There are multiple Chuckies.
And let me remind you that I could have killed anybody in this house during the last week at any time, including you.
So why haven't you?
I got my sights set on bigger game.
Chucky? No.
Some people deserve to die.
What's his plan? I mean, after Cult of Chucky, I could believe that he maybe didn't do it. But another him did. But it'd be weird if it was there at the same time.
I'm not gonna let you go. And what are you gonna do about it?
It's looking great, guys. Looking perfectly fine.
Okay, was there any press this time? Good, let's keep it that way. Okay, I've gotta go.
This is Lexi's little sister, right?
Why are you encouraging this? That thing belongs to Jake Wheeler. And I'm sorry, but did you not hear him talking shit about me at the talent show?
Honey, you're overreacting. It was a joke.
It's called bullying. He's a bully.
Oh my god, fuck off.
Lexi, your sister has a gift. And she's better at this than you've ever been at anything in your entire life. No, I'm sorry. I just can't take her attitude anymore.
Dev, did Jake ever say anything about his father hurting him? Maybe because he's gay?
How would I know?
I don't know.
Mom, what are we talking about?
I'm just doing my job.
As a mom or a cop?
Both.
Both, I guess. Have fun at the party.
I think she just doesn't want him to hide. I think she knows. He's got police tape around him. Crime scene tape.
Wow, Jake. You look incredible.
That looks so real.
Yeah. Who are you supposed to be, though?
A victim of circumstances.
Oh, that's great, Jake. I think Junior already took off. You want to ride?
Got some stuff to do in my room. Shit! Where is he? Did Junior take him?
Aren't you girls a little mature for this type of thing? When I was your age, I was high as a kite. You have a good time.
Hi, I'm Chucky. I'm looking for a party.
A party? The Haydens have a big Halloween party every year. You can hear it from here. It's just 2 blocks over on Claremont Street.
She has a kite right now.
Here's your treat.
Thank you.
Come on, Jun Jun. Come to Daddy.
They are 14. What are they playing?
Mommy says it isn't nice to swear.
Mommy's working her way up my list pretty fucking quick. Where's Lexi?
Probably kissing Junior somewhere.
Well, at least she's gonna die doing what she loves.
You're not doing it right.
I haven't done anything yet.
No, duh, I noticed. Just, forget it. What are you, my mom?
tell me what you want me to do.
Well, you're supposed to know what to do.
We can hug.
I didn't mean it like that. Hug.
Oh my God.
If I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
Yes, I would.
Why?
I just don't think you'd lie to me. Leave my friends alone. Dude, you have a serious doll problem.
If you only knew.
Oh, what a bitch.
She's my dad.
It was this horrible red-headed child. Tennis shoes and denim overalls. They had something stitched on them. Good gay, good guy. You sound familiar?
Yes, he does.
Kara, I don't know what you're talking about, but...
No!
Jake, wait.
What? Did she just change already? Like, what the fuck?
This creepy doll just creeps me the fuck out.
That was some party.
Sucked.
Like I said before, Jake, some people just deserve to die. Look at the world. It's the Super Bowl of slaughter. We all gotta get out there and get in the game. It's kill or be killed. Whose team do you want to be on? Because sooner or later, everybody's gotta choose.
I don't know if I can do that.
Man the fuck up. What did they all do tonight? They laughed, just like Lexi wanted. They were all laughing at you. I'm the only real friend you got in the whole world. Take the knife, Jake. You know you want to. Congrats, kid. You're going to the Super Bowl.
Oh, damn. That was another pretty solid episode, I'm not gonna lie. However, it jumping around like it did was a little strange to me. So he was gone, and then he was talking to the little sister, but then he was over there. I don't know if it was just hopping around at different points in time while he was there, if that was just a weird editing choice, or if there actually is two of them, and he's telling the truth. But he couldn't find Chucky up there, which means his either was hiding somewhere in this house or actually did go. And I don't know. I feel like there's got to be two. Because we know. They said that this is a sequel. It follows up continuity-wise after Cult of Chucky, and he has his soul in multiple good guy dolls. Maybe they won't go that way. Maybe it was just some weird editing choices in this episode. I'm watching it live and not on the website, so it's not the extended version, so maybe there's some scenes in there that would explain it. I don't know. Let me know. Just with my schedule this week, if I'm going to try to keep up with these during the week as they happen, like get them out not a week later, I gotta watch it live. Yeah, I mean, I like the episode. I like the conversations with the family, them trying to figure out how to handle Jake. The mother obviously is a little weirded out by him and whether or not they can handle a kid as troubled as him, as well as they also are blind to how they're treating Junior, which is also kind of regurgitating its own, like, causing this cycle to repeat with him, deflecting his frustrations elsewhere. Because you can tell, like, when he's with Lexi, he's a little toned down. Like, he's just, like, he's not a bad kid, but he's just, like, dealing with his own stuff in a very different way. And then she's just a bitch all around. They're 14, man. They're middle school. What middle schooler has parties like this? I've never in my life heard of anything like that. But party kegging, chugging, weeding, and trying to bang. What the fuck? Anyway, but I like the premise. Like, Devin's mom is kind of sniffing up the tree, kind of thinking things a little off. I'm curious to see where her train of thought is now after she interviewed that woman that was giving out candy that clearly identified Chucky, not Jake at all. Because her partner definitely seems to think Jake is involved, while she's trying to be a little more tactful about everything going on. And then Devin obviously is trying to push his way into Jake, like opening Jake's doors a little bit more in this, especially when they got pushed into that closet together. Nothing happened, but I don't know. I like the developments. I like the pacing. I don't know. We opened with a Charles Lee Ray thing, but we didn't close with one. Again, that could be something that's in the extended version. I might check it out a little bit later and see. Actually, I don't know when they actually post these. So it's almost midnight and it's already online. So maybe I can just hold off on these a little bit longer than I would have normally. And I'll watch it next time extended. Because I didn't... With most other like day and date like streaming service things, I've noticed it takes until like 1 a.m., sometimes 3 a.m. before from when the time it airs to when it'll be online. But this was like, I guess right after the show finished, so it only put me behind schedule by like an hour. So it might not be too terrible to do that. But either way, I really enjoy the episode. I think they're doing it really well. I really like what they're doing with the doll and how they're bringing him to life and how they're kind of blending him into the story. I don't know what his game is. I don't know exactly what his plan is, what his end goal is within like building this killer out of Jake and him trying to build this connection with Jake. Because it's not, unless he's going to try to soul transfer again into a new host, I don't see the point of building that connection now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the end goal is here yet, but it's only the second episode, so I'm sure we'll flesh things out as we continue onward. Killing the maid in the beginning, that was a brutal little kill, and I like how they call it out. People say that thing, you know. Some people say if you put them blade up, it'll clean the blades better. And then shit like that can happen. That's one of the reasons I've never done that. I don't want to like reach down and try to not accidentally grab the blade when I'm trying to get stuff out of the washer, man. Hell no. Blade down. Save yourself, blade down. But yeah, what'd you guys think of the episode? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. If you want to see the full-length reaction, check that out over on Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel, gets you access to that as well. Speaking of, I want to shout out our channel legends: Bandy Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yori Korskov, Margaret Grace, Peeling Zim, Mary Bradley, and Jeffrey Hale. Thank you guys so much for your support. But guys, that's been another episode of Chucky, and I'll see you guys next week with the next episode. Take care, everybody.